There are hidden secrets women will never admit. They won't tell you, not even if you ask directly. But those secrets explain why she craves attention from men she doesn't want. Why she forgets your sacrifices overnight, why she tests you without warning, and why she always seems to want more. Brother, this is not about hating women. It's about opening your eyes. Because if you don't know these secrets, you'll keep falling into the same traps over and over. So stay with me. I'm about to break down 7 hidden secrets women never tell men. And once you hear them, you'll never look at dating the same way again. Let's begin. 1. She wants attention. Even from men she doesn't want. She doesn't just want attention from you, she wants it from men she doesn't even like. Why? Because attention is validation. It feeds her ego. That random DM from a guy she'd never date? That coworker always saying, "You look nice today?" It might mean nothing romantically, but emotionally it fuels her. Here's the problem. Men confuse attention with attraction. You see her replying to a man she swore she doesn't like, and you think she's into him. Not always true. But make no mistake, she still enjoys that attention. The solution? Don't waste your energy fighting for every drop of her attention. Instead, become the man whose presence makes all the other attention look like background noise. A man on his mission never competes for validation. He commands it. 2. She wants to change you, but loses interest if she succeeds. At first, it feels flattering. She tells you how to dress, how to cut your hair, how to handle your life. You think, she just wants the best for me. But look deeper. That improvement isn't just about helping you. It's about testing her influence. She wants to know if she can shape you. And here's the twist. The more she succeeds, the more her attraction dies. Because what excites her is not the finished product. It's the challenge. She wants to see if she can move you, mold you, and bend you. But if you become fully shaped by her, you lose the very edge that drew her to you in the first place. Men don't see this coming. They think giving in equals love. They think agreeing to everything equals peace. But in reality, the moment you stop being your own man, she stops feeling that raw pull toward you. So ask yourself, are you standing firm in who you are? Or are you slowly becoming the man she designed? A man she no longer desires. 3. She forgets good times faster than bad times. You've heard men say this after a breakup. But I did everything for her. I was always there. I gave her my all. And maybe he did. But here's the problem. Women don't measure history the way men do. We keep score. We remember the sacrifices. We tally the effort. But for her, emotions reset. What you did yesterday doesn't matter if she feels empty today. One argument, one mistake, one time she felt ignored. That memory outweighs months of good ones. That's why a man can spend years building, and she can still walk away over one season of weakness. And the most dangerous part? She doesn't just forget. She rewrites history. She'll look back on the relationship and highlight the lows while all your highs fade into the background. That's why so many breakups leave men shocked. You thought your loyalty, your gifts, your history guaranteed security. But in her mind, yesterday's good is erased by today's disappointment. Now ask yourself, what does that mean for the man who thinks sacrifice alone will secure her love? Secret 4. She wants a man who leads. Here's where most men fail. They think peace comes from letting her control. They think being agreeable keeps her happy. But women don't actually want control. They may push, they may test, they may challenge. But deep down, they crave a man who leads. Why? because she cannot respect a man she dominates. She might win the argument, she might get her way, but inside, she loses respect for you, and respect is the foundation of attraction. Once it's gone, love starts to die. She may still say, "I love you," but the fire fades. A woman doesn't want a man who folds under pressure. She wants a man who stays grounded when she storms, a man who knows where he's going, a man who doesn't bend just to keep temporary peace. So think about it. Are you leading with vision and strength, or are you letting her set the course? And if you're not leading, how long before her respect dries up? 5. She doesn't always want the truth. Here's the paradox. She asks questions, but she doesn't always want the raw, blunt truth. She doesn't want lies either. What she really wants is reassurance wrapped in strength. That's why so many men get caught here. They think brutal honesty is always best. They drop the truth like a hammer, thinking it shows strength. But in reality, it shows a lack of wisdom, because she doesn't measure truth the way you do. She measures how it makes her feel. If your honesty cuts her down without balance, she sees weakness, not strength. The question is, do you know how to speak truth with timing? Do you know how to stay honest without losing her respect? Or are you the man who confuses bluntness with power and ends up alone because of it? 6. She tests you without saying it. The fights that make no sense. The emotional storms that come out of nowhere. The moments where you wonder, why is she even upset? Those are tests. Most of the time, she's not even conscious of it. But what she's really checking is this. Can you stay solid when pressure hits? If you fold, beg, panic, or explode, her respect collapses. But if you stay calm, grounded, unshaken, her respect rises. Here's the problem. Most men hate these tests. They run from them. But the truth is, they're part of the game. You don't get to choose if you're tested. You only get to choose if you pass. Now here's the real question. When her storm comes, do you collapse? Or do you become the calm that pulls her back in? 7. Women always want more and are never fully satisfied. This is the one that burns men out. They give everything, time, money, love, effort, and still she wants more. But here's the reality. Women are wired to seek growth, security, and progress. It's not evil, it's nature. She wants better. She wants more. She wants tomorrow to be bigger than today. The trap is thinking you can ever fill that bucket. That one day she'll finally say, "I'm satisfied. I don't need anything else." That day never comes. And here's what happens. Men keep pouring and pouring until they're drained. And still, she's not satisfied, because the bucket doesn't have a bottom. So ask yourself, brother, are you trying to keep her satisfied? Or are you focused on building a life that satisfies you? Because one path drains you, the other path strengthens you. Now, let's keep it balanced. Not every woman will do every one of these things, but these patterns are real. They're happening all around you. And if you ignore them, you'll keep falling into the same traps. You'll keep being controlled by drama. You'll keep losing yourself trying to please her. This is not about hating women. It's about understanding them. Because women don't respect men who bend to everything. They respect men who stand firm, who lead with vision, and who stay emotionally grounded no matter what. So if this video gave you clarity, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a brother who needs the truth. Because men don't need fairy tales. Men need reality.